Alright guys, we're back with another video. We're going to be heading into Cherry. It's been about 3 months since I've last been in, so hopefully they've restocked their bargain boxes. As always guys, if you guys do enjoy this video, leave a like down below, comment down below, and yeah, let's see what we find. Let's start with the $1 cards. First up we have Chet Holmgren. This is from Chronicles. I think it's the teal variant. I forget where you can actually pull the teal variants from. Another one for Benedict Mathurin from Essentials. Been playing very well for the Pacers this season. I don't know, I think he's somehow stolen a bit of Tyrese Halliburton's magic because Tyrese has not been playing well at all. Next up, RJ Barrett, the acetate, as I fumble the card here. But these were found in the Court Kings Blasters. Yeah, they used to go for a fair bit. I didn't even look at comps for this one, but I just put it to the side and bought it straight away, considering it is $1. And then another good young player from the Houston Rockets, Jalen Green, just a prism base card here. Look, I really like Jalen Green, but I like Armin Thompson even more and Alperen Şengün. So those are my two guys that I want to kind of build around. Moving on to some more $1 cards, we have Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett is another player that I kind of look for in bargain boxes, especially if it's $1 and it's short printed, because yeah, he's one of the best defensive players in the league, and yeah, his cards always seem to sell very well on the eBay store. James Conner there, as well as Kadarius Toney. Even though this card is $1 for Kadarius Toney and it's numbered, I am not buying this one. He is just, I don't know what's happened to him, but he's completely off. He muffed a punt in today's game for the Cleveland Browns. We have Dick Butkus. This is from Chronicles out of 149, legend of the game. Now this card here was probably the best find of the day. For $1, this sells for like $40, and this is another player I would be looking out for in bargain boxes, especially if it's numbered. Pat Tillman. Played for the Cardinals, enlisted in the Army, unfortunately passed away, but anything numbered Pat Tillman, I would buy if it is $5 or less. If this was in the $5 box, I would have bought it, and it was in the $1 box, so definitely pick that one up. So one of the better finds of the day. Brock Bowers breaking all the tight end rookie records at the moment from Leaf. We also have Cam Newton. This is the Silver Select field level card. I've always wondered, you know, pre-retail select, why these cards don't go for too much, because these were way more short printed than current select. Like current select with retail being added in is just really flooded with a lot of yeah, silvers and blues and all that sort of stuff. So I always look at those silver fields from anything pre-2019, and I will yeah, buy them for $1 especially. And then Devin White from XR, team color match. He's actually now in the Houston Texans, won a Super Bowl in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, couldn't really hold it too well on the Eagles, but yeah, now in the Texans. Huge shout out to a collector, Connor here. He was actually trying to sell some cards. And then I had a look at some of his cards, but yeah, fairly new to the hobby. I did say to check out my videos, but I bought this LeBron Spellbound out of 99 from him for $40. Look, I know a lot of the anxiety and the excitement that you do get when selling to a card show, and you may be disappointed when selling to a card shop and even at a show and people say no. So I paid pretty much around comps for this. This is probably his first sale, I assume, of a nice card, and if it makes his day, I'm happy to pay $40 even though it's at the comp price. So shout out to you, Connor. I hope you do watch this video. Moving on to the $5 cards. Joe Thomas there from Illusions. First up, we have Chuba Hubbard, XR team color match out of 199. Another player that I'm quite surprised his cards don't go for a little bit more. I know he plays for the Carolina Panthers. They've been playing well as of late, but he's actually been killing it. Not just this season, but also last season. Saw this team color match of Zach Davidson out of 75 select. I put that one to the side to look up comps, but it actually wasn't worth too much, so I did put that one back. Same with this card over here, Brian Cook. Anything Chiefs rookie numbered, I'll look at, just because Chiefs have a really passionate fan base. We have Steve Largent, another legend here. I'll talk about these select field level silvers again, much harder to find. Looked at comps for this one, there weren't any sales for the last 2 years, so I did put that one back. Malik Willis, Mystique numbered, you know, played well in a couple games for the Green Bay Packers. Kind of shed that reputation of him potentially being a bust. I mean, he wasn't really a high draft pick, but you know, it's kind of the way it is in the NFL. You have to show something in the first year or two, otherwise people kind of put you off to the side. Frank Clark, look, a couple numbered cards here. I did pick up the team color match from Phoenix just because the Chiefs could be making another run. At the time of recording, they had a doink to win the game against the Chargers. We also have Terry McLaurin here, the hot routes out of 50. Thought this one would be worth a little bit more considering it's Terry McLaurin, but it wasn't, so I did put that one back. And then this card was quite cool. I thought it might have been an on-card auto, but again, I don't know baseball, I don't know the Topps Chrome too well, but it's actually not obviously on-card, so I did put that one back. More $5 cards here. From the NBA now. Like I was saying to you guys before, like select courtside, select field, pre-2019, pre-2020, are really hard to find, but again, that card's not worth too much, so I did put that one back. A couple AJ Griffin cards here. Got traded to Houston. I thought, you know, maybe a bit of a reclamation project here, but yeah, unfortunately, he's retired. Look, he's moved on to different areas of life, which is respectable, so hopefully he's doing well. We have Jaden Ivey. This is a rookie card, My House Silver. Thought it would be worth a little bit, but actually wasn't, so put that one back. $5 for a Luka Doncic Silver, I will always go for, so I did pick this one up. I think this is actually a third-year Luka. Alexei Pokusevski out of 199 hoops. If this was in a bargain box 2 years ago, I would have snapped it up, but he's not even in the NBA anymore and was considered a bit of a unicorn, but unfortunately, yeah, just couldn't put it together. Maybe just more so too many prospects on the one team at the OKC Thunder. We have Jabari Smith lottery ticket, the red cracked ice. Really nice card. I did put this one back. Not a massive Jabari fan. I like him on the Houston Rockets, but I just don't think he'd be someone I would try to be flipping. Trey Murphy the third. I didn't even look up comps for this one, but a silver prism. One of the better players on the Pelicans that I would 100% be trying to build around. So I did get that one. Also picked this one up. Scottie Pippen Jr. now on the Memphis Grizzlies. Also been playing very, very well. It's the cracked ice that I think you get in blasters. Keon Johnson. He's on the Brooklyn Nets now, but choice out of 88. Did not pick that one up after looking at comps. And then we have the Aussie legend himself, Ben Simmons, the blue out of 199 Prism. I actually did pick this one up because I'll just chuck it onto the eBay store. There's still a bit of a following here for Ben Simmons, even though a lot of Aussies don't like him. I actually did go through a lot of AFL for one. So Logan McDonald, I really like these Optimum numbered parallels for the rookies. Obviously, they also have the rookie on the very front on the top right, which is obviously following the American kind of way on sports cards, having the rookie card. But if you go through all the old rookies from years ago, they didn't have that, so it's kind of a new addition. So I was kind of going through any of the Optimum parallels that were rookies and kind of picking through who I actually kind of believe in and who I don't. Campbell Chesser was one there. We have Mitch Nevitt. So I've heard a lot of good things about Mitch Nevitt. They say at Geelong he's probably the next one to kind of go off. Hasn't really gotten too much playing time in the main AFL team, more so been playing in the VFL, so I did pick that one up. Zach Taylor played a couple good games towards the end of the season. We also have Blake Howes, who started off the season quite well for the Melbourne Demons. Any Dustin Martin numbered card for $5 I'm going to get, and this one's just going to go into my PC, but the game breakers out of $7.50. I think the comps were anywhere from $5 to $15, but like I said, any of those bigger name players I'm happy to get. I had a good laugh at this card, but the certified out of 460 is a team checklist of Richmond from 2016. And just look at some of the names we have here. Some very niche names. Corey Ellis, Ben Griffiths, Sean Hampson, Sam Lloyd, Connor Menadue, Ty Vickery. It's quite a funny one to kind of look back in hindsight. Another Richmond checklist here from the later years. I did actually get this one, and I didn't get the one before that because I just thought, I don't think people would want to be chasing that for those players on the back there. Another one for the PC, Jack Revolt, the Game Breakers. They had a lot of these Game Breakers in the AFL boxes, but yeah, I only got some for my PC. I thought being numbered, it might be worth a little bit more, but it unfortunately wasn't. Jim Cracker, I just had to look at this for comps, but yeah, less than $5. Just thought it was an interesting card considering it's from the late 80s, early 90s, and he was one of North's best players. I really like this dominance parallel. This was Liam Ryan. I didn't actually get this one, but just thought it was really, really cool. And there's some other players coming up that I'll show off, like Max Gawn, which I did pick up this one. I think Max Gawn is one of the most liked players around the AFL. Melbourne captain, one of the best ruckmen of all time, just an absolute gun and holding up my Supercoach team year after year. We also have a certified 460 of Lachie Neale. Again, Look, it's not probably worth as much, but bigger name players I'm happy to kind of take on. Clayton Oliver obviously didn't have the greatest end to, well, greatest year, I'll say more so last year, but hopefully he has a bounce back game because he's obviously a really, really good player. And then another card for the PC here in Alex Rans from the Certified for 60. But yeah, that is it for the video. If you enjoyed the content, as always, leave a like down below, comment down below, and hit the subscribe button as always, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Take care.